I do think there's a real chance that at the end of the season we're looking back.
That's what I was saying. We have more wins than we expected.
We've won more games than we otherwise would have. Can you just speak normally?
Yeah.
It's not that this is the best deal that we could get. It's because the best deal that we could get may not necessarily be good enough to trade a player like Raffy Devers. This is the one that made sense. This is the path that we went down, and we ended up where we did. What?
Those are true. That's true. You went down a path. It may have been the primrose.
This isn't the best deal we could get, but the best deal we could get might not have been good enough.
Yeah. So, okay. So if there was a better deal, it still wasn't good enough.
It's not good enough to trade a player like Raffy Devers.
Right.
What on earth?
So we might instead, just because the next best deal is still not good enough, we'll just take the worst deal.
But what is now? I'm wondering what constitutes a best deal. What does that mean?
Well, there was a better deal on the table, but it wasn't good enough, so we decided to take
trade
the worst
someone like
of the
him.
two.
Yeah. We'll just take the worst one.
Yeah,
because that's actually the best deal.
Instead of it was the one that happened. That's basically what it is.
Look, this is the deal that we made.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Was that Brez or?
That was Big Brez. That was Brez. That was the GM of the Red Sox.
Have you seen the bingo card that was made for this press conference?
No.
It was like, what are they gonna say? About like
so
three bingo card and I think the center square was Sam Kennedy calling him Brez. They always just call him Brez.
Brez. I'm not too fond of Brez right now.
No, I don't. I would like to issue,
please,
whatever the most threatening thing I can towards Craig Breslow. That's not illegal.
Got it. Most threatening thing you can while not being a threat.
Is that fair?
Please.
Like not. I don't want to. Under the legal limits, I'd like to threaten Craig Breslow.
Yes. Okay. As much as legally as I can do it, I'd like to.
Whatever the most.
Yeah.
Whatever the closest thing to illegal is. Yeah. I'd love to do that.
I'm right there.
Like, is it light a fire right outside his house, but still
maybe
not his house?
Maybe there's like an easement or something where fires
show him a video of people dying. I don't know.
Just to make him uncomfortable.
Just a heads up, buddy.
Hey.
It's not a threat. Not a threat.
Do with this what you want.
I just want you to know that this is out there somewhere.
This is an AI video of someone who looks exactly like you.
Exploding. Today. I would like to issue that warning.
Whatever it may be.
It's not a threat.
Whatever it may be.
It's not a threat.
It's not that it's not the best threat. It's just
there's a better threat, but
to make it to Craig Breslow.
It's not worth it.
We couldn't, yeah.
So we chose a different threat.
This is the one we have. And it's not even a threat legally.
It's not. I actually am not issuing a legal threat, but a civil threat.
A civil threat.
To Craig Breslow.
I might protest outside your office.
Way worse.
Civilly, way worse.
Way worse. I might make his life so inconvenient.
Okay, yeah.
Well, sneaking into his house is trespassing.
True.
Which is
illegal, I think. Illegal. Yeah.
I might try and get into his office and put a pebble in his shoe every day or something.
Okay. Or just like that.
Tie his shoes together. Something with his shoes.
Something with his shoes. Yeah. Something with his shoes. I like that.
I don't know. Find something to not even
right.
one really bad event.
No.
Something for the rest of his life.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Not theft. Not destruction.
No, I don't want to. It's not worth going to jail. 'Cause I don't want to.
Exactly.
I couldn't handle that.
No, you would do horribly in jail.
No, so bad. I love bunk beds though.
True. True.
Yeah,
you'd be a treat, I think.
Yeah,
I think they'd like you.
If I'm going to jail, it's with Craig Breslow. I'll say that. If I'm going to go to jail,
he's coming down with me.
Yeah, it's like when someone pushes you in the pool. Mm-hmm. I'm going to grab his arm on the way and bring him with me.
Yeah, I'm building a tax fraud case against him. I shouldn't say that right now.
Yeah, you are. So that was a quick rant. We got to get more into Raffy. But welcome to episode 95.
Welcome to episode 95. Thanks for coming back.
Yep.
I'm happy to be here. This is the thing I look forward to most in life.
Yeah, and we have not been doing it. So the happiness levels are low.
It's so low. So low. A lot of graduation stuff. You graduated, and my sister also graduated.
Yep,
so
not together.
Not together.
My girlfriend graduated. Shout out to my girlfriend.
Shout out to Quinn's girlfriend.
Awesome. Who else graduated?
Fozzie,
my puppy.
Puppy
school.
Graduated.
Wow. Yeah.
PetSmart.
Yes, still needs a personal trainer now because
yeah. Olive could have used one as well.
I guess the other day he went to the dog park and a much bigger, scarier dog intimidated him and he pooped all over himself. And had to take a bath.
Been there.
Yeah.
Been there.
Yeah. Welcome to the park.
Yeah, welcome to the fucking park. This is the show.
Park.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah.
Is it the new one? They built
the new dog park. Yeah, behind
the fire station? Cedarville?
I think it is.
Dude, gorgeous. I heard.
Yeah.
So they have Olive went apparently. I didn't go with her. That's my dog for everyone listening at home. And there is a small dog section and a big dog section.
That's crazy.
And she got invited into the small dog section
Yeah.
by a small dog by himself because he was just by himself.
Come on over.
He's like, come on over.
Where would you go?
I would probably go in the little dog section.
Yeah. Where do you think Craig Breslow would go?
I think Craig Breslow would go in the ground.
In the dumpster.
Under the.
He would go in the dog
park.
poop bag.
Yeah, the dog poop bag.
Yeah.
And then I would. Yeah.
Who would go to the big dog section?
Big dog park.
Rafael Devers.
Yeah, probably Raffy Devers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oracle is the big dog park. Damn it.
He's gonna hit so many home runs in that bay into the water.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be really
I
cool.
need to
Him
buy
in
a
the
kayak.
orange. Oh yeah, maybe we tie. No, we can't tie. Maybe
I know we're bad knots,
we
man.
coerce him to getting onto a kayak. Greg Breslow
And then Raffy hits him in the head with a home run ball.
hits a home run into the bay. We have no idea where it'll go.
And we're paddling.
We have no idea. Paddling.
And
Yeah.
then or to the head.
Oh, or the head. Or we're just paddling like this.
I'm paddling like this.
Yeah. Oh, where'd Craig go? No idea.
No idea.
Craig Breslow.
No idea.
Not our friend Craig. It's
Yeah.
just things that could happen.
Mhm.
Things that could happen.
Not a threat again.
Yeah. Big weekend for your guys.
Shots?
The Israel. I was gonna say.
Really?
Yeah, your country.
You gotta stop saying my guys because you know what's even crazier?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're on the right or the wrong side this time.
I think that's what people are saying.
Really?
Not
I don't
sure.
know.
No one does.
I don't know.
No one does.
I stand with Mexicans. I love Mexican people.
I know.
And I love Mexican food.
They're great.
So I stand with Mexicans.
That is noted. Mexican podcast.
This is unrelated to the ice
El
thing.
Wagon.
I just love Mexicans.
Maybe could we have a
What's the wagon?
Spanish Heritage Night and change the flag
Tonight?
tonight? Yeah. Well, I do
What
have a
is wagon?
potentially culturally inappropriate hat over there. It's a hot taco hat. I don't think it's culturally
Wagon.
inappropriate. Wagon. That's pretty sweet. El Wagon. That's pretty sweet.
Wagon.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
real slow. All right, yeah. No,
Yeah.
Coastal Carolina's hot right now.
Nice.
No one who's listening to this is going to know what sport I'm probably talking about.
I barely do.
Yeah.
No, I know
Baseball.
which one.
Baseball.
I have a thing about college baseball. I had no idea it went on for this long. I feel like you guys have been talking about college baseball. I am so grateful. We have a group chat with me and you and our other two Wagon correspondents.
Right.
I'm so grateful because the amount of sports that's talked in that chat,
Right.
it really keeps me engaged and keeps
Yeah.
me in the loop on
Yep.
everything. You guys talk about college ball a lot.
I've been big on the college ball train
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah. I didn't realize it was such a long thing.
I kind of just hop on whenever any of my teams that I care about are doing anything good. That's what I follow.
Right.
So like Liverpool, I was on.
Right.
Coastal Carolina baseball.
Yeah.
I've won 25 in a row.
That's crazy.
I'm on that.
That's crazy.
Most ever.
Right. Has to be.
I don't know any other sports teams I could name. You know, everyone else.
Good boy.
Yeah, good boy, Sedan.
Yeah. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not letting you
I
out
hope
of my
not.
clutches. I worry about you if that happens.
No, I'm not. I mean, dude, I think I'd be a happier person if they kept Devers and traded Sedan.
Really?
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know about a happier person, but like hopefulness for the team.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that ties
Oh,
into
yeah.
my happiness.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing a lot of convincing 24 hours later. of
Me
myself.
too. And
COVID.
I always seem to find myself doing like the trying to find the level headedness thing.
Yeah, same.
And I'm at the point now where like I could find that
Yeah.
space if a couple things were different.
Me too.
I can't find the space now.
Like what?
But like I'm
Me too, but like what?
all right. So if we got something back in return,
That would be a
that would
good
be
starter.
it. That'd be it. If
Yeah.
we got that first baseman,
Right.
um,
The prospect?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's like their best prospect, right?
yeah. But even that, it's like, are we just gonna keep trading for prospects and then just have a team full of prospects? I don't know if anyone in the Red Sox front office realizes this, but you can't win a baseball game with the Woo Sox.
What do you mean?
You know, like you can't win a baseball game with a bunch of kids that are 19.
Nah.
We're starting 4 rookies who
Weird.
and 2 second-year guys,
Yeah.
and then David Hamilton, Abraham Toro,
Who's really good.
Trevor Story,
At least also really good.
and is he though?
No, he's had a good week.
Yeah, good week.
Yeah.
So if we're going off the good, everyone has had a good week. You know who's had a great week? Rafael Devers. You know, it's like it's not just like getting rid of a random piece.
No.
Like I think everyone knows the weight to this one, but
I there's like arguments to be made about the contract, which now I'm like I
don't think there is.
don't
I
believe
don't think
in
there is.
because of first of all you did the contract. Second of all,
Well, to be fair, Heim
He
did the
did.
contract.
Right. Heim Bloom did it. Not Brez. Not Big
Yeah.
Brez. But we had the same exact argument with Mookie. And he's still really good. And that was 6 years ago. Like
it was a little different
right?
because we already paid Devers.
I know, right.
He's under contract for 8 more years.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But that was
Mookie was like, "Are we about to give this guy $600 million?"
please.
The answer was yes.
The answer should have been yes. Yes.
The answer was yes.
I know. Apparently,
I think it's most like the
Luka.
No, I mean I see the correlation. I think it's more like Nomar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean he was like
That'd be great.
had a tough injury, but like it seems like Nomar was the fucking guy. He was the Red Sox, and it kind of got to be a locker room thing, even though no one really believed Nomar was the problem.
Right.
Although he kind of was the problem, but
Right.
at the end of the day, you tried to trade him away.
Right.
That fell through, and then he
Right.
was like, "Hey, you guys don't love me."
Yeah. And you're like, yeah. No,
Yeah,
fair.
so we'll trade you because you're being an issue.
Right.
Same
Both.
thing. Rafi's like, "Hey, you signed me to play third base, and now you want me to pitch, and
Yeah.
you're trading me because I'm not cooperating."
Yeah.
Which
At least he was still playing, right? Same with Nomar. Both situations, very much seeming like it was the Red Sox organization that just failed him in both situations.
yeah, I think 100% they failed him. I don't understand. Like I understand, I guess, that you want to get rid of it, but like you can't tell me you're ready to. Like I don't understand how you would bring in Bregman, sign Crochet after you traded for him. You know, make a couple other moves. We're playing really well. The starting pitching is looking awesome this last week. We're on a 5-game win streak. We're tied for a playoff spot.
Just swept our biggest
Just
rivals.
swept the Yankees for the first time in
A while.
It could have been soon. It could have been last year. But like it felt awesome.
Mhm.
Like we're winning 1-run games, and then you're like, what if we got rid of our best player? And not only our best player, the best player for the last
6 years.
more than that.
Yeah.
He was the last player that was on the championship team in
Yep.
2018, so that's gone.
Yep.
Also, the last ever player to play for the Paw Sox.
Wow.
I don't know if that's gonna strike a chord.
It just makes no sense. That's the biggest thing to me is like there is no reality where this move. Like
If you're Alex Bregman, you're like, what the fuck?
What's
and Garrett
happening?
Crochet, you're like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
I thought this was like the team.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make the argument, say we like flame out, we lose in like the wild card, maybe we don't even make the playoffs
This year?
this year, and then I'm saying not trading Raffy, and then you wanted to trade him in the offseason, and then like you kind of reboot, like Bregman doesn't come back. It's like it's a whole different story. Why now? Like why now? I just don't get it with those moves.
I mean, yeah, I think they're saying a lot about the leading
locker room
on to the
issues.
locker room issues,
Which
and
is
that he's
weird,
not
'cause-
cooperating. Which
yeah.
like you're paying him $300 million to be fair,
right.
but I don't know. Was the
either.
locker room that bad? The kid's always smiling, running around happy as can be.
And it's like again, we were in a tough spot, but we've had like the last 8 or so days have
Yeah.
been the best 8 days of the season. You could argue.
What percent of this trade do you think is like Fenway Sports Group being like, because they just got under a tax break thing by sorry, I didn't mean to say tax.
That's okay. Yeah, how much of this is Florian Wirtz, are you saying? Is he the cause of it? It could totally be. They just signed also, I forget.
Are they
his name.
selling the Penguins?
He's also really good. I have no idea. Is that happening?
I saw something on Twitter, but I don't believe anything I see on Twitter.
They should. Because
Yeah.
clearly they don't have
enough.
They
money.
don't have enough
They
money.
won't. They just bought the Penguins.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They should though. I can't imagine they're making a bunch of money on the golf thing, but yeah, I feel like it has to be right. I saw a thing that was like they have been under the tax thing every
Yeah.
year since 19, which is funny
Interesting.
because 18,
Yeah.
we won the championship.
Right.
And we have been pretty bad ever since then. So yeah, I guess they were just like, now it can't be over.
We've been 500 since then.
So Brez said, you mentioned this earlier. Brez said that he thinks this move could actually lead to winning more games this year.
Yeah, which I wanted to return that. Nice serve there, Brez.
Yeah.
I'll come back with a 105 right up your alley.
Yeah.
You're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Because even if that were true, how can you quantify that? Because he's not on the team, so you can't
Yeah.
justify that at all.
Right. In a vacuum, your best player is not on the team.
If we won every single game besides one, there's a chance that we would win them all with Devers. You
True.
know? Like,
Yeah.
you can't justify that.
Right. Right.
It doesn't make sense because he's not on the team. You
Right.
can't be like, we ran the simulations.
Right.
And also, he was saying that, like, the team on paper, he kept saying the team on paper isn't the team in the field, and that this opens up so much spots and opportunity.
Does it?
And they're the guys that are, like, not the baseball guys. They're going off analytics and, like,
Yeah.
not developing players enough because they think they need to start hitting line drives instead of, like, whatever it was.
Right.
Remember the Jim Rice thing?
No, what did he say?
No, remember when he, like, got in a fight with that that kid that was telling him how to hit a baseball
Oh, really?
in the spring training. We talked about this.
Oh, yes.
Spring training, like Jim Rice and some kid were like in the batting cages, and Jim Rice was like talking to Marcelo or some player about how to hit a baseball. So one of the best hitters of all time.
Correct.
And the kid was like, actually, that's not what we're supposed to teach them now. Yeah. And Jim Rice was like, all right, well, you're fucking, who are you?
That's crazy. That's
and now they're talking about like the team on the field instead of the team on paper. It's like everything you've been about is the team on paper.
Yes.
Not the team on the field.
Yes.
It feels so Moneyball-y.
For the team that's the third richest team in the league.
And also the Moneyball thing just doesn't work.
Not in 2025.
Yeah.
Also, they didn't win the chip. Ever.
It doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
I saw a graph that made me think of this. That was like contract depreciation with certain hitters that hit a certain amount and maybe weigh a certain amount. And yeah, there's not a lot, but it was just like, and it was, I don't know, just some stats.
Pablo Sandoval.
Right, and like Prince Fielder. But it was like exactly like.
Prince Fielder was so big.
So big. It was so good. As soon as it started to dip down, like in the thing, they circled like that's where we are in Raffy's career right now. And I'm like, I wonder if Brez just saw this exact graph. You know what I mean?
275.
Right. Prince Fielder, 275. And he was all of that 275.
Oh, he looked
it.
like he was wet every day.
So wet. So wet. And
his shirt would fit on a bed.
Oh, yeah.
Like a bed sheet.
Oh, yeah. The Brewers one?
Yeah.
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 And whenever he ran, it was like you were watching
I'm not
something.
legging out a double.
No.
All right. I have a quick game for you.
Please.
Do you want to play guess the top 5 doubles leaders since 2017?
Sure.
All right.
2017.
Since 2017,
Okay.
which is a particular player's rookie year.
Right.
It's not like, I'm not,
Pranking me.
yeah, I'm not pranking you. Like, I want to see if you can get any of these.
Top 5 doubles leaders. I'll just go Raffy Devers. It's his whole career.
5.
5. He's number 5.
He's the 5th.
Is Mookie Betts on there?
4th.
4th. Great. Another former Red Sox. Don't tell me Xander Bogaerts is on that list.
No.
Thank Christ. They wouldn't have been able to
He's
handle
7th.
that. He's 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bregman's 6th.
Bregman's 6th.
Imagine we had Bregman and Devers on the same team.
Dude, imagine. And Mookie,
Yeah.
maybe. Imagine. Doubles leaders. Acuna?
Nope.
No, he's not been around long enough.
No.
Freeman?
Freddie Freeman first.
Let's go.
323 doubles.
Nice. Otani?
No.
No, yeah. Not really.
One of them is an Italian who hits a lot of home runs when
Mike Trout?
bad things happen.
Oh.
Is Mike Trout
gosh.
Italian?
I don't know. Nick Castellanos.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And the last one's J Ram.
J Ram?
Jose Ramirez.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know baseball enough.
Okay.
Clearly.
Yeah,
just, 2 of
and he's
the...
10th in homers. So, top 5 doubles, 10th in homers since he entered the league.
This is the thing, like, again, make all the arguments you want. This isn't a win now move. And it's not just like, that move wasn't really a win now move. It's like, that could have tanked your season. My question is this the Red Sox waving the white flag on this season?
They said it wasn't. Obviously, whatever they're saying is nonsense. If it can't be a white flag, I don't know. It's not because like you're still young and like you're gonna keep all the young guys. Does that mean they're not gonna get rid of like Chapman? I think they'll probably get rid of like some of these pieces, these older guys like Story maybe. I don't know if they'll move Duran. I don't know. Does he have another year of arbitration? I have no idea. But I don't know if it's the white flag. I don't know, dude. I was so distraught yesterday.
I was so distraught. That was one of those things where I was like, no, this is just one of those Twitter things. Like, this is just not real.
Getting hacked.
This is just not real. It was very Lukey. I saw a report of, like, he was as heavy as he's ever been coming into spring training, and he really didn't like that. Again, he could be smoking crack.
He was having the best year of his career.
Best year of his career. I don't know, like, what do you want me to do? Again, it's like, even if
this was a move for the future,
right?
You could sell me on that,
True.
like being like,
Cost
we're getting rid of the
effective.
contract. We got these young guys. This isn't the year. Which to that I would say, why'd you sign Bregman? Why'd you
And we're a game above 500, and there's a bajillion games left still.
And the AL stinks. But like, if that were even the case, I would say, why do we not get anything in return?
Yes.
I know I'm not gonna say it's nothing because this kid on the Giants was supposed to start against the Dodgers on primetime baseball.
The pitcher?
Yeah, and they pulled him right in the bullpen for the trade. This other kid's been a good closer. I think he's on the IR, and the other two are
the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, who we directly picked another prospect over him.
Right after the kid that we already traded.
Yeah. Braden Montgomery to the White Sox, right? Yeah.
Which, like, if you were telling me that was the move for the future, is getting rid of your cornerstone franchise player for mediocre to good prospects, I would say that you should be hung in town square.
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
Yes.
If I were
I think so. If you were
a hangman.
If you were the hangman.
Yeah, if I were the hangman, I'd say you're a witch.
I'd be doing a lot of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just really takes the wind out of the sails. I was someone who watched a
That's
lot
the
of
main thing, dude. If it was like, story,
If this was like 2.5 weeks ago, also, I'd be like, oh wow, okay, we're doing this whole thing.
That because the team wasn't as good,
Yeah,
but also
yeah.
like when does this happen at this time of year? The trade deadline's 6
July.
weeks away.
Yeah, right?
6 weeks away.
Like what?
What is? Yeah. Why now?
And I saw a thing that was like, no, they directly sought out the Giants. No one else. Exactly like the Mavericks thing. If you're a GM in any sport,
You know, Buster Posey's the beast.
Beast.
Yeah, he was like,
Of course
hey,
he did it
I
to
can
us.
Get, yeah, I can
Of course
get a
he
top
did
10
it to
player.
us. Like,
So welcome.
and Brez is also a former player. Like, does he have to? Is he doing like a who's a better former
I
player?
kind of think that Brez might be like the worst.
The Don Sweeney of the Red Sox.
He's like reminds me of when like Joe Biden switched people,
Oh, okay.
and you're like, what is this guy talking
The
about?
second version of Joe
Yeah,
Biden.
second Joe
Yeah,
Biden.
yeah.
I think we're on the second Breslow where I'm like,
Oh.
is this guy?
Right.
Does this guy like live in a mental hospital?
Right.
Or does he just visit a lot? Or is he
Right.
like plug in at night?
Is he really drugged up when they get him in front of the TV?
Yeah.
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 No, that's possible.
Or like, what is he? How's his decision process go?
Yeah.
Does he like look? Like, does he
Okay.
like just throw stuff at a dartboard and he's like, dang, we gotta trade Devers this week?
Damn. Okay.
All right,
Sure.
well,
What is?
It's the best for the team
It's the best for the team.
now and in the future.
Now and in the future. I missed you at the military parade this weekend.
I was there.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Yeah.
see you on the camera.
I was doing the flyover.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, the things you do, I wouldn't be, you'd be
Right.
like, dude, hey, I'm just weirdly doing the flyover this week. My boss's friend is
What were you doing?
watching,
Oh,
obviously.
where was the parade?
Washington, D.C.
Right.
Yeah, right. Trump's birthday.
Oh, is that what everyone was upset about?
Yeah.
I'm when I say I'm not locked in. At all.
Good. Bad time to be locked in.
What was the no Kings thing?
Well, everyone's like,
Sacramento
Trump's a king.
Kings. Sell the team.
Sell the team. It was a sell the team thing.
Trump was saying he was a king.
LA Kings too. No, he never said he was a king. Just a little bit. One could argue that he's acting like it. And no King's Day is a thing, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Like
so it just
historically.
fell on his birthday.
Yeah, that seems a little coincidental. So maybe not. But
All right.
Yeah.
So whatever the general public thinks is for the best, I agree.
love it.
I'll leave it up to the smart people,
Thank you for doing that. Yeah, back to the Red Sox. Not the smart people.
not them. I will not leave it up to them.
The-
And I will take it into my own hands.
I like to think of myself as the most casual fan of everything. Because if it's like, I just represent the casual person. I was like watching a lot of games in the beginning of the season, then I stopped watching. Over the last week, I've watched like every game.
Yeah, because
And
it's
I've
awesome.
been loving it.
Yeah,
I've been
I
loving
would-
it. I've been having so much fun watching the Red Sox. Like
Yeah.
Fenway seems awesome. Called up the kids, and they're both really good. I mean, Roman's, like they're both good for doing their
Romans,
best.
I think is like. I mean, it's
Good,
your first
yeah.
week
That's
of
what I
Major League Baseball. Marcelo's been
Marcelo's
awesome.
been awesome. That's
Yeah.
really what I'm talking about.
I would like to do a
Grant
town.
Campbell's need some help.
Craig Kimbrell,
Campbell.
Christian Campbell.
Yeah.
I would like to break into Fenway.
Okay.
Like the town style.
Sure.
Which, by the way, Craig Kimbrell on another MLB team. He was on the Braves. I'd like to break into the Fenway Park, like the town, and steal all of the young boys. Didn't mean to say that.
Jeez.
All
Why
of
don't
the
we try
young,
that one again?
Yeah, the young prospects.
The young prospects.
And save them.
Save them.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd
Like
like to save
Anakin in Revenge of the Sith.
But reverse.
Reverse. Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I
I'm
watch a
gonna
different
I'm
version.
gonna revive them with my lightsabers.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you're gonna be like, guys, let's just get out.
Let's just
Where are we going?
Let's just take a lap.
Master Grillis, where are we going? Roman Anthony.
Yeah.
You're like, you just can't be here.
Let's just get out of here.
You can't be
Yeah.
here right now.
Yeah.
You just take him out to eat first and just talk to him for a little while.
Yeah, we just hang out. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
just
know.
gotta protect
Relocate.
Somewhere,
I don't know.
underground maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta get him away.
Gotta save 'em.
We'll probably trade them.
Probably. I have a weird feeling in my gut that like Roman Anthony's gonna be like, hey, I don't want to resign here ever. And then the Red Sox will have him in arbitration for like 3 years, and then he'll be like, I'm holding out unless you trade me. I just have a weird feeling in my gut because
I think you have trauma.
yeah, probably.
I do.
Sure.
I do too.
Yeah.
I mean, he traded my favorite player in Mookie Betts, and then my other favorite player in Rafael
Right.
Devers. So.
Right. This is how in this as terms of like Boston sports craziness. Where does this rank in your life?
In my life,
Yeah.
up there, I would say. I think Brady. Leaving,
Shocking headlines.
Brady leaving one.
Was it that?
I know that was a lot. Yeah, that was maybe not
as shocking. 'Cause
As
by the end,
shocking.
we were like, he could probably leave. By the end, we were like, it's either
sold his
him or
house
no.
and everything. It's so shocking.
Probably Aaron Hernandez.
Aaron Hernandez won.
Yeah.
I think this might be two. I'm trying to think.
It's top three. I think.
Belichick getting fired is still crazy, but again, that's something we were
It was
talking
not
about
shocking.
every week.
This is way more shocking.
way
than
more
that.
shocking.
Yeah.
Way more shocking. Like Tatum tearing his Achilles, but does that count? Like that's
No,
not
actually, we were watching the
Right,
game.
right,
Like
right.
that just
Different.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I think
Yeah.
the Kyrie trade, not even close, I would say.
No, yeah.
Like for Isaiah Thomas, I don't think so.
Yeah, that was definitely...
That was up there.
But not...
No.
No, because we were excited about that also.
Also, we were pumped about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
Sick.
The Mookie trade was in the works for like months.
I know, but
That
also
one,
still...
I'm still like the Mookie trade. I remember that. Maybe I remember it incorrectly, but I remember that as just being like, yeah, we just gotta trade Mookie.
Yeah.
Why?
No, you didn't have to.
You didn't have to do that.
Him.
You could have just paid him and figured it out. There's no salary cap. I don't know if Fenway Sports Group knows there's no salary cap in the MLB. There's the luxury tax, which rich teams can pay. You're a rich team. They should go watch Moneyball and watch till the end of the movie when Brad Pitt goes to the rich team and gets interviewed by the rich team because he did so well with the poor team. You know who interviewed him? John Henry and the Red Sox. In the movie. You're the rich team.
Yeah.
You're not the poor team.
They're playing like the poor team.
Yeah, thanks, Florian Wirtz. I have something to say.
Go ahead.
I've been watching this Love Island thing. This show.
Porn thing?
Not a porn thing. No.
Love on the Island?
No. Yeah, well, you know, the things they show in that show.
It's porn.
It's borderline.
Really?
Borderline. They
So
really
you
get
watch
into it.
porn?
It's also like, no. I also, have you ever like, I don't know if I ever have because I've just been like really into sports and movies like forever. I have like discovered a whole new world of the internet.
Television.
That is reality television.
Yeah.
Now, I really dislike reality television as a rule. For the first time,
Why?
it's just not for me.
It's just a rule you added.
I just don't like it.
Yeah.
I just don't like. I've watched reality TV and I'm like, I really hate watching dumb people roll around.
Yeah.
Last night, they finally got me. I was on the edge of my seat.
Really?
Watching this show.
Yeah.
Unreal. Unbelievable. It's also like, this one's different. This show is different. The people who did this show had to be like psychologists because
Probably.
I'm basically just watching like a social experiment.
Yeah,
in like
probably.
a jail.
Yeah.
Basically. Like
Yeah.
there's no phones.
Like the one in California, the Stanford experiment.
It's like
Yeah.
kind of similar.
Yeah.
And like it's nuts. I mean, it's nuts. It's nuts. I mean, there's this dude. His name's Ace. Has his name tattooed on his back. He's our age.
He's the worst.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's the worst. But he's also the best because he goes on there just to. It's the whole thing is like, oh, we want to find love. Like everyone says,
Right.
like, I'll
And
find
no
love.
one there actually finds love.
He is like hell bent on just destroying everything. It seems so to the point where I kind of like him now.
That's, yeah.
All he does is just like, I've never seen it. I'm just like, okay,
Ace.
Ace. Awesome. You know what he does? He's famous on TikTok. He teaches like Pakistani people how to dance. He's like some light skinned dude from America. Dude, it's nuts.
Ace from, what's this called?
Love Island.
Love on the Spectrum?
Love Island. Close. It's nuts. The recoupling last night was unbelievable. There's a new episode tonight. It just dropped. It's insane. Also, dude, they air an episode every day for like a month, 2 months.
Really? That's a lot.
Every day
of
except Saturday.
So it's just
Wednesday.
live stream. I mean, I used to love Big Brother.
It's basically it's similar vibes. I think just like Big Brother wasn't focused on romance, right? At all. It was just like a game show, or was it?
No, it was like half romance, half like insane games.
Challenges, right? Yeah. There's some games here, but they're all like geared towards like romance
Yeah.
stuff. But oh my god, it's crazy. I thought so. Last season was like I think Love Island really blew up because it was like insanely popular. I watched some of that with my girlfriend,
Right.
And I could see why. It's just kind of like an ultimate comfort
So you
show.
genuinely do like it. You're not just saying this to appease.
Dude, we've had open discussions about this.
Yeah.
I struggle with it, and I watch it because it's like it's her thing,
Yeah.
and I enjoy doing that. But there were times last season where I'm like, oh, this is like I get it. It's such like a comfort show.
Right.
I get it. This season it starts out with all these new people, and I'm like, this is not the same. Like this is really bad. Kind of working in the opposite way because it's just chaos, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm kind of in.
Right. Okay.
kind of in.
Yeah. Chaos.
kind of in.
So
It's,
okay.
it's crazy.
So you watch it every night with.
We were caught up. We were like not caught up, so we were watching a bit because it just started. It's on like episode.
Sorry, did you
10.
watch tonight's?
No. Tonight's comes out like right now.
Oh god.
So,
are you missing?
Yeah,
it?
I'm gonna
You
miss
gotta
it.
wrap this up.
But Wednesday, tomorrow is they have it off. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can catch up tomorrow.
Wednesday's off.
Wednesday's off. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean,
Crazy.
I can't imagine it could be that crazy.
Dude, crazy.
You know.
They finally got
You
me.
watch like superheroes and Avengers.
Oh my god, this
Batman
is crazy.
Is your favorite person?
Crazy.
And now it's like, oh my god, this one guy's dating two girls.
I know, right? Yeah. So that's why I've always been. They do such a good job of
You're
just
a
like
romantic.
teeing up just the craziness. They're like last night. I've never seen that. Again, I've only watched like one season of the show, but last night they were just like, all right, everyone's now just gonna go around and say who they want to be voted off.
Okay.
And it was just like,
I remember watching one episode with my sister, and it was like everyone was coupled up, super happy, and then they brought in this new girl, and she had to make out with all of the guys.
That's what every episode is.
And
Every
it's like,
episode.
okay,
It's nuts.
all
It's
right.
so nuts.
So
it's insane.
Whoever is there
Yeah.
has to be having a terrible time.
Oh, terrible time.
Yeah.
Dude, there a girl like that's the first time like triggered my brain last night because she said, "All right, everyone just gonna have to go around and vote somebody off."
Yeah.
And the girl was like crying like, "No, don't make us do this." I was like, oh, "This is
Yeah. No, it's like sneaky Squid Games.
Yes.
They started killing people.
100%." It's just yeah.
And they were Asian.
It's nuts. So yeah, Ace is crazy. Hood is the worst. Hood is the worst.
I hate the hood.
Her whole personality is that she has a child at home, and she makes it a huge reveal every time she tells someone.
So you hate moms.
No, I do not. This woman is the worst, though. The worst. Oh, the worst. You would hate her.
I would, I'm sure.
And so she just like half the people just like voted her off, but not enough
Hood.
to actually get voted off. So now she has to stick around.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be a show for me.
I didn't think it was one for me.
Yeah,
And
I'm
they
more
got
of like
me.
a Gator
They got
Boys,
me. Gator Boys, so good.
Duck Dynasty.
So good. I never watched that.
So you didn't give
But it's
reality
great.
a chance.
No.
Is that reality TV? Gator Boys?
Yeah, I think so. Right?
Yeah, I love Gator Boys.
Yeah, their guy just died.
Duck Dynasty guy.
Duck Dynasty.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you attend the funeral? The service?
What's his first name? Short
Duck.
name.
Donald.
No. The last name's Robertson.
Oh, okay. Donald.
Yeah. Duck Robertson.
Yeah.
Ducky.
Ducky Robertson. All right. Glad I got
I got
that
a
on
game
here.
for you.
Oh, please. Please give it to
Got
me.
this for Christmas.
Oh my
and
God.
I finally remembered to bring it.
Okay.
Sports trivia cards.
Wow.
The thing is, some of them are like the easiest question
Okay,
you'll ever
cool.
see in your life.
Okay, cool.
Like,
I'm really excited.
what is the championship of the NFL called?
Oh, I love it.
And then the next question will be like, who scored the game-winning goal in the '86 World Cup?
Perfect.
So,
Amazing.
do we want to take turns until
Yeah.
someone loses or something?
I'm so down.
We should pick random ones because I think I've seen the top ones.
Okay, cool. Do you want to give each other like free?
First to get 3 wrong.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I'll give you some strikes.
I love it.
But the problem is some of them are so easy, it's going to be bad.
Okay, sweet. Okay, this is... Oh, okay, I thought that I was going to read it for myself, and I realized the answers are just on here. What is the maximum number of players allowed on a soccer team on the field? Oh, wow.
Starting.
Yeah.
It's, 11.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct. Mine's going to be so hard.
Yeah. What team did Joe Namath beat in Super Bowl III?
Okay, what was the Packers Chiefs the first one? Joe Namath beat the... Dude, I would love to say the Packers.
Just because they won a bunch. I think they won the first 3.
Right.
They beat the Baltimore Colts. So,
I actually could have known that
Yeah.
somewhere. He's the one who guaranteed the victory. That one. He was like, we're going to win. What team did the Denver Broncos defeat in Super Bowl 50?
the Panthers.
Yes. 2-0. For good. I am 0 for 1.
All right, there you go. Which team did the New England Patriots defeat in Super Bowl 5, 10, 36?
36.
For their first
Oh,
championship.
phew. I was like, oh. The Rams? The St. Louis Rams?
Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
Oh, yes. In what year did the first modern Olympic Games take place?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
Modern Olympic
Modern
Games.
Olympic
That's
Games.
very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
My brain initially went to like that Berlin Olympics, which I don't know why.
Well, that's a big one.
Yeah, that's probably because that's the most notable one.
Yeah.
But around that. But modern, what defines modern?
I know.
Yeah, because the Olympics have been around forever. Yeah. All right, 1945.
1896.
Okay,
Yeah,
so within 1,000 years.
No, yeah, not overly far off.
Okay.
I probably would have gone like way lower for some reason.
Yeah. What diameter is the basketball hoop in inches? I said that weird. What is the diameter of the basketball hoop in inches?
The diameter,
Yeah,
which is
across. Yeah. If you know the radius, I can help you find the diameter.
Is it? I'm trying to think. Does that make sense? Is it 24 inches?
You've been playing a lot wrong.
12?
18.
18.
Split the difference.
Fuck. turn.
Yes.
Which country has won the most Olympic gold medals as of 2021?
USA.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Fucking layups.
Dude, I'm telling you, some of these are like...
I can't get this one wrong.
I wouldn't worry. Who was the first African American to play in the MLB?
Jackie Robinson.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, that is the most
Jackie. Your turn again. In what sport is the term love used to describe a score of 0?
Tennis.
Correct. It's awesome. Love.
Okay. Who holds the record for the most Olympic gold medals of all time?
Most Olympic gold medals of all time.
Really? I think I would have got this one right away. Maybe because I read it.
I'm like overthinking what I think the answer is. Michael Phelps?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, is it Katie Ledecky?
Yeah.
Did she over? But I think this game's a couple years old anyway.
True.
What is the highest possible score in a game of 10-pin bowling?
300.
Yes. I wouldn't have got that.
Really?
I don't know.
You've never scored it, clearly.
I've never gotten triple digits.
Who won the NFL 2010 MVP award?
2010.
That's how the question is worded, word for word.
I'm going to go...
2010.
I'm going to... Oh, my God. I'm going to go with Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's either him or Breeze or Manning. So... In what year did the first Super Bowl take place?
Oh, shit. What year are we on right now? That was...
2025.
Yeah, so... and
Weird.
it's like 50... Super Bowl, like 60 almost?
Almost.
Yeah. I think actually like 58 or 59.
Yeah.
It might be 60 next year.
Yeah.
25 minus 35 is 1966.
7.
Fuck!
1967. Oh. Do you have 2 wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
We each have 2 wrong.
Whoa.
But I went first.
True.
Who won the MVP for the MLB American League in 2018?
2018.
Yeah.
Mookie Betts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think these are Boston questions.
That's huge.
But it just says sports trivia.
I know, that's huge.
All right, tied up.
What is the name of the annual horse race that takes place at Churchill Downs in the United
Kentucky
States?
Derby.
That's
Let's go.
ridiculous.
Some of them are way too easy.
That's ridiculous. Oh, the annual horse race.
All right. How did the Houston Astros cheat during the 2017 World Series?
They used the trash can and hit the trash can? They were stealing signs?
Sign stealing.
Okay.
I'll give it to you. Alex Cora.
Okay, yeah, Alex Cora. Remember when he was just fired for a year?
And then they were like, this is the number 1 coach.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Who was the MVP for the 2015-16 NBA season?
NBA. Oh, Steph Curry.
Yes.
Okay. What is the name of the trophy awarded to the winner of the Super Bowl?
The Vince Lombardi Trophy.
Yeah.
Huge. Which country won the most medals at the 2021 Tokyo Olympics?
The USA?
Yes.
Yeah.
So many Olympic questions
Yeah.
for you. I haven't got a single
I don't
one.
know.
Oh, no, I got one.
What is the distance of a marathon race?
26 miles? 26 miles. No, what is it?
26.2.
Fuck. I feel like the point 2 is pretty
I
big.
think, yeah, because it says car stickers are 26.2.
Yeah.
All right, did I just win?
Yeah.
Should we just play the rest of the cards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just keep track.
Yeah.
You're keeping track of all of them?
Yeah.
Who's the first player in NFL history to throw 5,000 yards in a season? That's a fun question.
5,000 yards in a season. I'm gonna go with. I'm so bad with the old quarterback stats. Like I don't know which ones are.
Because it could be like 1,000
Yeah.
yards, and it's like, who's the best quarterback of all time?
Dan Marino.
Yeah.
All right. Nice.
Wow. Great. That's a great answer to a good question.
What team did the Giants defeat in Super Bowl XLII?
The New England Patriots.
Yeah.
How many Grand Slam tennis tournaments are there in a year?
4.
Yes. Hence the Grand Slam.
I never realized that.
Yeah.
How many baseball players can each team have on the field at a time?
9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that actual?
Yeah, I counted.
Oh.
Yeah. Which country hosted the 2014 Winter Olympics?
Oh, man. 2014 winter?
Yeah,
I'm
I know
so
this one
bad at
very
these.
well. This is TJ Oshie. In
Oh,
the shootout.
Russia.
Correct. Yeah. Country. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sochi.
Who won the 2018 World Cup?
France.
Champions.
We're kind of doing well.
We're cruising. Well, they're pretty basic questions.
What was Muhammad Ali's real name?
Cassius Clay.
Yes, Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. I'll give you Cassius Clay.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you for being so generous.
Yeah.
What is the name of the annual cycling race held in
Where?
France?
Tour de France.
So terrible.
Tour de France. Held in where? Held in Paraguay. Who was the first baseball player inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame?
Oh my God.
I know.
What?
I know. I wouldn't have got this.
Is it someone I know, you think?
Yeah, you've heard of him.
Okay. Roberto Clemente.
Good answer, but Ty Cobb.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Is that 3?
3 each, yeah.
3 each.
What is the highest score possible in a single frame of 10-pin bowling?
Single frame.
Yeah.
20?
No.
What is it?
30.
30.
Yeah, dude, I we told you the highest score was
Oh, yeah.
300 and there's 10 frames.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
That would make sense. I'm going to be kicking myself about that. What basketball player was known as Dr. J?
Julius Erving.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Who won the first NBA championship in 1947?
The first NBA championship.
You remember 1947?
In 1947, huh? 1947.
Do you want a hint?
I got a weird feeling it was... Yeah, give me... Was it like... I don't know. I'll just say the Minneapolis Lakers.
Mm-mm.
Who was it?
The Philadelphia Warriors.
I should have got that.
Yeah.
I was thinking of all the like old teams back then, and I didn't think about that.
You have both questions about
Who won the 2018 Masters tournament?
That's
a good quick question.
2018 Masters was... This is my not final answer, but my initial guess is Patrick Reed. I'm going to go back through the Masters tournaments. Last year, this year,
Correct.
was... Who won it this year?
Rory.
Yeah, fuck, I already forgot about that.
I know.
Rory, Scotty,
John.
John Rahm, Scotty, Hideki,
DJ.
DJ in 2020. Yeah, it's Patrick Reed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't believe you won
All
the
right,
Masters.
3 left, I think.
Damn.
I have to get... All right, yeah. What is the oldest NFL team in the U.S.?
The Chicago Bears.
The Arizona Cardinals.
Fucking Christ, that's right. And they've never won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh my God. God damn it. They used to be the St. Louis Cardinals. Fuck, that's silly. That's so silly. God damn it. 3 left. I didn't see that. What father and son played together in the NHL? I would know this.
What father and son played together in the NHL?
Multiple sons on the same team.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that cool?
That is pretty cool. I do know this once you're going to say it. I don't know.
Gordie Howe.
Gordie Howe. I was going to say Torrey Krug, not Torrey Krug.
Torrey Krug.
What was it?
Torrey Krug.
What was the guy that played forever with the mullet?
Yarmer Yager?
Yarmer.
Yeah.
I don't know
he
why.
just played forever. Yeah. Torrey Krug.
All right.
Played with 2 kids. Yeah.
In which city was the first modern Olympics held?
Athens?
Athens, Greece.
Great. Finished on a high note.
All right, so you
6
had
wrong.
You had 12 right and 6 wrong. I had 14 right and 4 wrong.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. What a game.
What a game.
What a
Play
game.
again next time?
Yeah, please. Yeah. Perfect. These are interesting games because you can only play them once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't have to go through the whole thing.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. We needed to.
Yeah.
We needed to.
What now?
What now? We can talk about the U.S. men's national team.
We could.
Lot of stuff in the news about them.
Yeah.
A lot of hubbub. I'm torn because one of my favorite athletes of all time is Landon Donovan. And
Really?
Oh,
Where would he rank? Where would he rank all time?
top 6.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Just because he was like my first watching sports experience was the U.S. men's national team 2010.
Above or below Steph Curry?
Above, for sure.
Oh, really?
For sure above. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Just because he's he's my country. You know, it was awesome. I just love those teams. I love Tim Howard. I loved all those guys. They just weren't good enough.
Right.
But they were just gritty as hell.
Yeah.
And they made some runs that they shouldn't have. They won a game that they shouldn't And now we have the team that we have, which is by far the best players we've ever had. Not very gritty bunch. Not very gritty. That also being said, our friend Eli pointed this out to me. There's a bunch of controversy because the Gold Cup's going on right now. And
what is that?
No one's playing in it. Now, my argument is like...
We beat Trinidad and Tobago 5-0.
5-0, yeah, with our C squad, which is great. But my argument is like the World Cup's next year in the U.S., so like just playing the Gold Cup this one time.
Yeah, get them ready. Get
Right.
the boys ready.
Now, no one is for like rest issues, and everyone's calling out Pulisic. Like Landon Donovan and Tim Howard were. They're like, this isn't like, and all the old heads are calling out Christian Pulisic.
I saw the Landon Donovan.
The thing about Christian Pulisic is like he is the first American ever to be playing like meaningful, deep Champions League football,
Right.
and also like the League Cup.
Yeah.
So many games.
Yeah.
Landon Donovan did not do that.
In the MLS, maybe?
MLS and Fulham.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Fulham,
Maybe made a run in the
historic.
Carabao Cup, maybe 1 year. Tim Howard played at Everton. Everton was never making the Champions League. He played for United in the beginning of his career, and then he played for the Colorado Rapids in the MLS. Dempsey, same thing. So, and like it's true of just any player. There's way more games now than there were 20 years ago.
Right.
So same with McKinney. Tyler Adams is playing.
Yeah, plus rest is just a thing now.
It's
People,
just
like,
the thing.
care more about
And
taking care of their bodies.
Especially in soccer with muscle tears.
Yeah.
It's like that's all. It's just all rest.
Yeah.
You know.
The thing is, though, maybe this isn't the thing. My point I was just going to make, which I don't know if it makes sense or not, but like if we're really that good of a team,
Right.
all the other good teams are not playing their guys.
Right.
But I don't think we are that good of a team, and we need the collaboration. We need
Right.
the team.
And also,
building.
like, Ronaldo played for Portugal, and they just won the UEFA, like, Nations Cup.
That's true.
They just beat Lamine Yamal.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
now we don't... It's not the Nations Cup. It's not the CONCACAF Nations Cup. I think that happened last year. I'm not sure if it happens every year. And they all played in that. If that was that, I think they would play. Now, the Gold Cup's literally just, like...
Random.
So random. Now, that being said, I'm, like, extremely worried about this team next year.
They play a lot of soccer, dude.
Dude,
It's
they play
nonstop.
so much.
It's
And
like the golf
oh my
schedule
God.
where they're like, yeah, it's the off season, but we're playing.
Yeah.
Golf. We're still playing soccer.
Yeah.
So there's no off season.
It's crazy. And it's crazy because international soccer is such a draw. Like, such a draw. And FIFA's just like, let's just do more of it. Like, it's such, like, the ratings of the World Cup.
It's a draw.
Yeah. And it's like, dude, we got to stop. Like, just give the boys a minute. So that's why I'm really torn because I'm like, this team hasn't been gritty. Like, that's just a thing. But now I think a lot of that was because of the old coach. And now we have a new coach who I also have my thoughts on. But, and I just want to see grittiness. Tyler Adams is like the only one that's gritty, and he's playing. That being said, he's grittying. That being said, like, am I going to knock Pulisic for anything? He's the best American soccer player of all time. Like,
He's Captain America. His name's
down.
Captain America.
And
so-
he's like showed up for us like every time he's played.
Yeah,
Like, so,
I just think everyone's feeling deep inside is like, this team's just not good.
I know.
Even if you have decent players,
it's
like,
so not deep.
come World Cup time, it just, like,
There's gonna be so much.
if you
pressure.
play one good European team, it's over.
Over,
It's over.
because they'll just control the ball.
Yeah, if we play Netherlands again, it's over.
That I think that's the thing about the old guys is like they're so gritty that they could just out like physical you one game. Like this team is just not doing that.
No.
So what do we have? We have Christian Pulisic, who's really good.
I know,
But-
but he even at his best, he's not like
no, he's like the 30th best player in the world.
Yeah,
Maybe. Yeah, I'm sure I would get.
he
for
might
that.
not even be the best player on the team anymore. With
McKinney.
no
Gio-
Anthony.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anthony's class, really good. So that's a positive, but yeah.
No, but we have no. We have no leaders, and there's no defensive front. There's
No, luckily, this one kid that I've been like watching for years to hopefully make a step, like scored 2 goals against Trinidad and Tobago, center back.
That's good, but like hopefully make a step versus Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah.
It's like not gonna cut it in the World
Just
Cup.
in a game, yeah. Hopefully we'll make a step. I also just think logistically, they have all the signs up in Boston right now of the like in South Station.
Pressure. It's just not gonna happen.
The funniest thing ever, I don't know if you saw, but they did a whole thing with Taylor Twellman of like Boston.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, Boston. There's a Boston edit FIFA posted.
Yeah.
All Boston. I'm like, the game is not in Boston. They showed Fenway Park. The game is not in Fenway Park.
No.
The game is in Foxborough.
Far from it.
Foxborough, which is probably the single worst place with cars I've ever seen.
Dude, good place for like ice to camp out if we get like an international game.
Is that the first? Was that just off the dome?
My dad's been talking a lot about that.
Yeah, everyone.
But
has.
he is not okay.
Yeah.
He's not a social media guy. And
Everyone
I did not
has.
see that anywhere. Yeah.
So that's a whole other thing, like the geopolitical state of the country. I don't. How are South American fans going to feel? They just blocked. I think players are trying to get like extended stay visas That's, I guess, what they do for the
Yeah.
World Cup.
Yeah.
We blocked one who plays for, like,
Dude,
Uruguay.
That's not a bad strategy.
Because
Was
he has
it
a theft charge.
Dawizzy?
No, it wasn't Darwizzy. Because he had a theft charge
Oh.
when he was, like, 16.
That's not a bad strat, though.
What's crazy is J.D. Vance came out and said that.
You know?
Like, exactly that.
He was like,
He
what was
goes...
his Neymar even playing?
He was like, probably not.
He probably has some crimes against him.
I don't know. Carlo Ancelotti's now their head
All
coach.
of Argentina,
The Real
because
Madrid
of
head coach.
the dude that died.
Hitler?
He was like a drug lord.
Hitler.
No.
No. Escobar.
Na 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 na.
Oh, Maradona.
Maradona.
Right, he's a drug lord.
Yeah.
Probably.
No, he was.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's where I bought my drugs.
Right. From Diego Maradona.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. Cool. Yeah, so I'm just
Is there going to be like any more, like, I know we'll do World Cup qualifying, right? But like, we're
We don't.
obviously qualified.
Yeah.
But we'll still play in it, correct?
No.
Not at all.
No, that's why the Gold Cup argument exists.
That's the last soccer the team had a
I'm
chance
sure
of playing.
there's friendlies, but yeah.
But nothing
I don't think
serious.
so. Like, I don't
All
think the
right, I
Nations
hate
Cup is
that.
happening. Yeah.
Because that's not till next summer.
Next summer. Yeah, a year from right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we getting
It's literally
tickets?
like a
Are we
year
getting
ago.
sponsored?
We'll probably be there. We might do a live show.
That's a serious motivation of mine with this podcast.
Just to get
is
there.
just to get into places like that.
Yeah. Need to.
So
Need to. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not really excited about it, but
about it at all, the soccer in general.
no, I am. It's just like I think it's gonna be a really bad look for.
Where's
the
your?
country
Can I
that
get an
in.
update on your fandom levels? Like,
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
where you're at, because obviously things change. You drop something
Probably just throw that on the ground.
like by season.
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you're interested in, and like you. We obviously root for different things, but
Yep.
like where you're at.
Just right now.
Yeah.
So like, cause
across
no
all
one
sports.
fluctuates.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you're out on the U.S. men's, not out, but like not
Right.
excited.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm not excited about the U.S. men's national team. So
Yeah.
I think first is what's crazy is I was so in on the Red Sox the last 7 days.
Right.
Like they would be number one hands
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
And
I've always wondered this about you because I'm the same way about
Yeah.
hockey. And like, do you, when you watch baseball, are you like, yeah, I know what's going on 100%?
No.
Okay.
not at all. Like now the thing about baseball is I
When I
have
watch hockey, I'm like, this is awesome.
no idea what's
These
going on.
guys are flying around.
No, I've
yeah.
no clue really. Only thing about baseball is that like I did watch it like so much when I
Yeah.
was younger,
Yeah.
just because like my dad and like
Yeah.
everyone's dad loves the Red Sox.
But you
know
wouldn't
what I
be
mean?
like, oh, that's a balk.
No idea.
Yeah.
No. Like I know the game, but
Yeah.
like my girlfriend works at the Red Sox and she'll ask me like things.
Yeah.
She'll be like, "Why
she's
does?"
Chambers? No, she's
No. Yeah. She's
Craig Breslow's assistant.
Yeah, she actually engineered the trade. She'll be like, "So what is this?" And I'm like, "That's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
what that is."
Because you didn't play a lot of baseball.
No.
Yeah.
That was the one sport I was
Yeah.
like out by the time I was like, I don't know, 11, 10 or something. But probably earlier. But yeah, and
Still dialed in. Yeah.
baseball has so many weird rules too.
So much.
So like she'll
shit.
be like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "Dude, no."
And it's
clue."
like the only sport where you're like, hey, we're gonna draft a kid and he won't see the major leagues
For 5
for
years.
way longer.
way longer.
Yeah.
Also, that's the only sport where like the stadium is like a huge player in the game.
Yeah, and it's
Like,
awesome.
It's
kinda
so cool. I
Yeah,
love it. But
yeah.
she like one time she was like, "What? The wall is so short over there. It's
So
not like
short.
is it not like that?" And I was like, "No."
No.
And it's
yeah.
really tall on
In
the other
Colorado, they just hit like way more home runs.
side. Yeah, so many
Yeah.
more home
Yeah.
runs. Yeah,
It's like
just
playing
crazy.
Mario Super Sluggers.
Yeah,
You're like,
right
you're going
field
to Donkey
and-
Kong jungle.
Right field for the Yankee Stadium is just a free home run if
Every
you hit
time.
it.
If the wind's blowing out, you literally could pop one up. And
Yeah,
it's just
bunt.
Yeah.
You could bunt. So yeah, fandom. I would say not the Red Sox won anymore. Patriots won.
Not even like one or two, just like where the state you're at with the
Yeah.
state of the team.
I'm really excited about the Patriots.
Okay.
Really
Yeah.
excited. We can talk.
It seems like that's the fate of all
Has to
Boston,
be.
New England sports
Has
fans.
Has to be.
Tatum goes down.
Dude,
Marshawn's gone.
Marshawn's gone and like playing so well.
Devers
for
is
the
gone.
Panthers.
All we have is Drake May.
All we have. What is
So you're very excited and very optimistic.
Very excited and very optimistic about the Patriots. Yeah, very excited, very optimistic. I don't think like Drake May MVP is the single most insane thing that's ever been said.
Okay, cool. I thought you were going a whole different direction.
No.
I agree.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
insane.
If Kyle Williams doesn't win it, I'd say it's Drake May.
MVP.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it. I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a playoff berth is something that could happen just because it's the NFL. And it's like, if this was the same vibe in a different sport, I wouldn't treat it this way. But
The only thing I worry about, which same thing that I always am worrying about, is
race.
death. No,
Right.
is like everyone is on them. Everyone
I
is
know,
like
all
they're
of a
making the
sudden-
playoffs. They're my sleeper team.
Yeah, everyone's sleeper team is the Patriots.
Sleeper
now.
team. So then they're
I've
not
seen
a
so many
sleeper
videos that are like, they might be better than you
Yeah.
think, and it's the Patriots. I'm like,
No one
we
was
started
like
saying this in
no
March.
one was like Texans sleeper team.
No.
No one.
No.
So
Yeah, that's a really.
that's the
fair
only thing
point.
that worries me. If no
Yeah.
one was on them, I'd be like, dude, I would be betting them to have 11 wins.
Mhm.
But the fact that everyone's
I know.
on them, I'm like kind of under.
Take that money and put it on Drake May MVP.
That's what. Yeah. Okay.
I don't think it's crazy.
I will.
I think he's gonna. He just said the other day, he's like, "Oh, dude, I just like figured it out. The McDaniel system.
That's awesome.
So sick."
Yeah,
He's like,
that's
"Dude, I
awesome.
just figured it out like today, and it's crazy."
Awesome.
I'm like, come on. McDaniel's thing I have hope for because allegedly he just took the year and was like, "Oh wow, I'm like pretty archaic.
Wow. Don't need the checkdowns.
Don't need the check down so much." I'm sure we'll still have them. But
If they work, they're awesome.
if they work, they're
If
awesome.
they
They
work,
gain
like-
like 15 yards.
I have a feeling it's going to be like
Trade on
I feel like it's going to be like let's try and be the Chiefs and do these weird shuttle passes.
And I'm gonna love it.
No, I'm going to hate it when they like
Get thrown
yeah, Hunter Henry
to a
like
defensive
throws
tackle.
one to
yeah.
Milton Williams touchdown.
Yeah. Wouldn't hate that.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd make it so much more fun though. I am excited.
I'm probably most optimistic about them as well.
Yeah.
What about the state of the Celtics?
So the Celtics is so weird. I saw one today that was like Tatum's the only untouchable, and I'm like, how did we get to a point where that's a headline?
I don't know.
A year ago today,
we're
we were
still reigning champions.
Who's still reigning champions? A year ago, like today, we were on the streets of Boston.
Hammered. That is
That's
true.
weird.
I might be feeling the like hangover anniversary.
Yeah, yeah. My body's like shutting down.
Yeah.
Would you trade? Who would you trade on the Celtics right now?
Who would I trade?
Yeah.
Probably Sam Hauser.
Yep.
Probably
We have one of those already.
Probably Drew.
Yep.
I don't want to, and then probably Kristaps.
The thing about Kristaps is like, what are you getting back for him right now?
I don't know. The Suns allegedly are super interested.
Great, take him.
Yeah.
Take him.
The thing is, I love.
Kevin Durant.
I don't want Kevin Durant.
Even for Kristaps and a pick.
No, I don't want Kevin Durant.
Wow, that team would be so weird.
He just dude, weirdly in my brain isn't a winner. Like I know he won 2 rings and brought the Thunder to the finals, but it's like, and the Nets thing was weird. He's been very injured, but in my brain I don't associate him with like, oh, this is the. Whenever you've been on a bunch of teams, it's like you're not a winning player. Kinda.
Yeah.
If you're hopping around and like
Right.
looking for a championship
Right.
somewhere else, you're not the winning player.
Yeah.
Usually the teams come to you, not that you go to the teams.
Right.
That's the only.
He's
Like
just
James
like
Harden.
a
It's like
mercenary.
which
hooper.
obviously it's not. He's won.
Right.
But I don't know. Like
Yeah.
great position on the Suns to be really good, and they just like missed the
Weren't
playoffs.
so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so bad. It's interesting. I don't want him either.
Who would you trade?
Same guys. I would trade Porzingis. I wouldn't trade Derek White. I would be more inclined to trade Jaylen Brown than Derek White.
Oh man, I don't think we can trade Jaylen Brown.
No, we should never.
I don't think we can.
We should never. He's so Boston too. Like
he's
I
awesome.
can't. I was just like also at the same time like I was really disappointed with him once Tatum went down, fighting through like a torn meniscus in his knee.
Yeah,
That
just
no
had
one knew about.
surgery.
Yeah. So
I know.
who am I to say?
Yeah,
It's really weird. It's gonna be so weird. The Celtics.
it's gonna be so weird. I think he'll be ready for. Dude, I have a weird feeling Tatum's gonna be back at like Christmas.
Okay. Yeah.
So
He's gonna
That's the
beat
feeling I
science.
have.
Yeah. Nice.
I think he could. I think he could be the first guy to be like beat science.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He posted a Father's Day post with 2 children.
Yeah,
He
Deuce
has,
and Dylan.
He has 2 of those. Dylan.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Deuce and Dylan. He writes on his
Nice.
shoes every night.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That makes
The
me
boys.
happy. Those are the boys. Caitlin Clark was really good.
Angel Reese just had a triple double, so why don't you shut it?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I heard some things about her.
27% from the field.
Yeah, I think she's getting benched. Could be a fake headline.
She
But
barely played on LSU.
Caitlin Clark got
Start
hurt.
that narrative, just like slowly worse and worse on LSU.
She like barely played.
She didn't
You guys
even
know she
play.
didn't start on LSU?
Yeah,
She didn't.
she got benched.
Yeah. Could just not be real. Caitlin Clark got hurt, came back, and viewership spiked like 6,000%. Like an
Yeah.
absurd number. And she's going off again. Like going off again.
You know what it is with the Angel Reese quote about that?
Please.
If she was like, people watch because of her, and a lot of people watch because of her, but people also watch because of me and other players.
Mm-hmm.
But instead she was like, people don't watch because of her, people watch because of me. And
Yep.
that was a lie. That was a lie.
Now, mathematical lie.
It was a lie at the time.
It was a lie at the
And
time,
it's a
and
lie
now
now.
it's a lie backed up by stats.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
they don't. I've never seen a league mishandle a star so badly.
What are they mishandling here?
Well, just like everyone, at every opportunity that everyone gets to say something negative about Caitlin Clark, they say something negative. Everyone related to the WNBA.
That's sports, though.
In every way. Yeah, but this is like weird. This is like everyone.
Because they're women?
Yeah. I think we would view her differently. Like, we've had that before. We've talked about it differently.
I mean, she wouldn't be on the bench in the NBA.
Like Angel Reese. Oh, no. I know. But it's just like the relativeness, if that was in the NBA.
All right. I mean, I think she's, I don't know, gets a lot of shit because she's awesome. She's the first,
Yeah.
like, amazing WNBA player.
Yeah, but like the league is like no one like votes for her for shit, and now it's like I don't know. It's this weird like jealousy thing, in my opinion.
Is that super true?
I think so.
I'll vote for her.
Okay, cool. I'll do it too.
All right, so that's
2.
Yeah.
You
I'm
got
sure she
2.
voted for herself.
What are we voting for her for?
You're the one that brought this up.
I know.
have no idea.
We're voting though.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Vote for Katie.
Put it on my to-do list. And done.
Send.
Great.
Who's winning the NBA Finals?
Probably the Thunder. You know. Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Is he better than Tatum?
Is SGA better than Tatum?
Dude, it's so weird that Tatum went down and everyone's like, you gotta respect him.
So weird.
That. Like,
so
it's like
weird.
when a rapper dies, they're like, his music's so good.
Interesting. Yeah, interesting comp. That is potentially offensive, but I don't think it is.
Oh, really?
I think it's just the truth.
I'll stand by that.
Paul Mescal. Come back. Spot. Yeah, no, it's true. And it annoys me. You got, where were all of you? Where were all of you?
Thunder are up big.
When everyone was clowning him. What's the points like? Just merely curious. Who's got the most points on each team?
I don't know. I was just going to show you.
What am I looking at? Just the logo.
Okay,
Okay, cool. That's the finals. Not on the court anywhere.
2022 logo.
The presentation of the NBA
Bad year,
finals
Bad year.
and just the NBA is so bad. So insanely bad. The coverage on ESPN, the fact that there's
It's
nothing
terrible,
on the
dude.
court.
And it's impossible to find. all that shit.
Impossible to find. The thing I'm most upset about is the rhetoric around it. The whole time Stephen A's like, yeah, imagine it was New York, LA, though. And I'm like, it's not. It's actually
It's
two
not.
really, really good teams.
Committed.
Superman's almost here.
How close to almost?
Like July 25th.
That's so far. When
And-
is Fantastic Four?
July 11th. Wait, that might be reversed.
Oh, I got some news for you.
What?
Some big news for you
What?
about baseball.
What happened?
How can you not be romantic about baseball?
What happened? Who hit homer?
Roman Anthony. First career home run in Seattle. Rafael Devers, first ever career home run in Seattle. How about this quote from Big Papi? You cannot imagine how many times I wrote to Devers trying to give him advice. He almost never returned my messages.
Huh.
So.
Maybe I don't want him. Maybe I like the trade.
Let's see.
Maybe I love the trade. Nervous for Superman and nervous for Fantastic Four. I'm nervous for them both. They both need to make so much money, and I don't think they're going to. And also, your prediction about superhero fatigue, not a prediction, this thing you've been saying, is now mathematically proven to be correct because Thunderbolts was the best Marvel movie in a couple of years, and it lost $100 million at the box office.
$100 million.
Yeah.
Still haven't seen it. It's on Disney Plus yet?
So a lot of people are in the same boat. No.
Dude, the
yet.
box offices, though, just aren't.
Yeah, no, they are.
I wish they were.
Yeah.
And I love going to the movies,
know,
but you
same.
can't do it a bunch anymore.
You can't put that much money into a movie.
You can't every time.
You can't. Like,
you can't go to the movies like 3 times a month because that's $100.
Oh my god, it's so much money. The Superman and Fantastic Four both spent. I think Superman especially took so much money to make. A lot of scuttlebutt about reshoots going on in Fantastic Four. Typically not a great sign.
No.
But not all the time. Sometimes that just happens.
That also seems like it's a tough thing to reshoot with like that set in that kind
Right.
Of, they
I
had
know. You
everything.
can't just reshoot
You just
that.
throw that up. You had to time travel back to 1970.
Yeah, Twin Towers might be in that movie.
Really?
Yeah, there
Oh
was a
my
picture.
God.
There's a picture in there.
So that means 9/11 exists in the Marvel universe.
Not in that one. But yeah. Yeah.
Well, no, it was before.
Right, true.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1950s or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
I'm excited, but I'm kind of nervous.
I got a guess who for you. A comparison.
Please. Okay, I love it.
One running back last year had 1,500 yards and 8 touchdowns. The other one had 1,500 yards and 9 touchdowns.
Got it.
Who?
Who are they?
Yeah.
I'll
I'll just say this. Basically, 2 players with the same stats.
Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley.
No, that would be what?
Saquon
had
Barkley ran for like 2,400. Yeah.
One of them's Bucky Irving, who everyone was like, this guy, what a fantasy year.
Yeah.
Another one's James Conner.
That's
who
nuts.
everyone was like, cancer.
Is
Right?
that what everyone says?
He had cancer.
He did a long time
Yeah.
ago. That's what you say every time he's brought up.
Listen, I used to be part of the Steel City.
True, you did.
I gotta respect him.
Yeah. How are you feeling about Aaron Rodgers to the Steelers?
Dude, yeah. I don't.
Really
that's
weird,
So
right?
weird.
So
I don't
weird.
know because they're gonna win 9 games. That's the Ty Tomlin's way.
Devin Tomlin.
Yeah.
Why did
Should we do our season prediction update?
update? Also, like, I feel like no one's talking about that he was just the last guy to beat them in a Super Bowl. Like, the last Super Bowl the Steelers were in, Aaron Rodgers beat you. Now he's on the team. That's weird.
Yeah. Wow.
And so is...
It's a whole different time. Dude, I think the Giants might be sneaky good.
So is DK Metcalf on the Steelers.
Yeah.
Weird. The Giants are going to be good?
I think so.
Why?
I think their front, front five is going to be awesome.
Kayvon Thibodeau.
Abdul Carter.
Brian Burns.
Yeah.
Dexter Lawrence. Sexy Dexy.
I think it's going to be awesome.
Did he...
And then Russ. Russ doesn't, I mean, he loses games, but, he'll keep you in the stupid games.
I think so. And then there's the dirtbag behind him, Jackson Dart.
Oh, I thought you were talking about kid from Arizona State.
Oh, no.
Scat.
Yeah, Scat.
Scataboo.
Scataboo, yeah. Did Dexter Lawrence potentially talk to underage girls?
Oh, right.
Did he?
Potentially.
I'm not sure.
Potentially.
I'm not sure.
At some point in his life, I'm sure he did.
Hopefully when he was also underage.
Yeah.
That's the hope.
Or maybe not in a context that is inappropriate.
Sure.
Yeah,
That's good. That's good. I would just leave it there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if he didn't do that, then yes, agree. So that's your sleeper team. How many games do you think they could win?
I'd say they go 10 games over 500.
Okay.
I'm so talking like it's baseball
19
terms.
and 0. 19 and -1.
No, they'd be 500 to what?
10 games over 500. I love that. I love that. Nice.
Yeah, dude, I'm again not a threat to Craig Breslow, but I'll kill you.
Okay. Cool. How excited are you seeing Marcelo Mayer make great plays
He's awesome.
and seeing Roman Anthony hit a home run?
Awesome.
On the bright side of Red Sox
The problem
things,
is it's not can we win with them within the next 3 years? Genuine question. Not trying to hate.
maybe.
I love them. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe for sure.
I think they could be.
With enough leadership.
Do you think they could both be MVP candidates?
Not on the same team.
Probably not, but
Mookie and Shohei.
That's right.
Shohei's pitching tonight, I believe.
That's so nuts. There's something about this is the first time I've seen a Red Sox draft pick and then gotten excited about it because we don't always have really high draft picks. I think Marcelo was third and he wasn't supposed to be third type of thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he's gonna be great in a million years, and now he's here making plays. It's so cool. And Roman just hit his first home run, so it's really nice. I feel like my children.
Okay, Shohei threw 100 tonight.
He is.
That's unreal.
Unbelievable. I also can't describe the feeling that I get when I watch Brad Marchand score goals in the Stanley Cup final.
What's going to happen if they win again?
Dude.
Dynasty?
They are so good. They're just well-oiled. And Connor McDavid is the greatest hockey player of all time. And he just...
Can't win it.
Can't do it.
I mean, it's not over.
No, it's not. It's not. All right.
Shout out JJ Spawn.
Shout out JJ Spawn.
Shout out the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers.
Mexican-American won a golf tournament in Los Angeles. Where was the thing? Texas.
Pittsburgh.
From Los Angeles.
It was in Pittsburgh.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Why did I think it was in Texas?
You're stupid.
True. From Los Angeles.
Yeah, I don't think he's... I mean, yeah, maybe a Mexican-American.
I saw one guy say it.
Okay.
So, and it might have been one of my friends.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he'll probably make... Dude, the Ryder Cup talks are heating up, which is a talk I love to have.
Yeah.
Getting crazy.
I bet.
Crazy. And everyone is mediocre.
Yeah, right.
Scotty Scheffler.
Right.
Pretty much.
Right.
I mean, Xander, yeah, but...
Yeah.
It's wow, this is getting intense.
Because everyone's just mid.
Dude, Keegan Bradley is probably good enough to make the team, and he's the captain. So... Gonna pick himself.
Captain Keegan. Boston Frogs.
Yeah.
Come on, you Frogs.
I can't believe we play the Giants next weekend.
In San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to be okay. I'm not excited for that. Will Craig Breslow be in attendance?
No.
Who
would never.
What was a worse move? The Luka move or the Raffy move? The
Luka move.
A worse move? Yeah.
Well, we haven't seen yet, but I guess Luka, the Mavs got a guy back that helped
Anthony
them
Davis.
now.
Right.
At least.
We did not get Anthony Davis back.
No.
If we did, I'd be pretty pumped.
I'm hoping this is one of those times when you're these guys suck, and then 5 years from now we're like the Nationals with James Wood.
Right. 5 years from now.
And
I thought now was 5 years from now.
Abrams.
So.
I know. Not. I genuinely thought this was the year going into it. And my dad was like, "You're so stupid."
So did my dad.
And boy, were they right.
Yeah. But hey, in 04 we traded Nomar.
True. 03.
03. Was it 03? So.
Maybe it was 04.
Could have been 04.
Yeah. How about a bunch of teams winning right after we trade a player to them? Mookie to the Dodgers.
Brad.
And someone else.
Ray Bork. So Ray Bork won it with Colorado and
Yeah.
then did a tour in Boston with the Stanley Cup. Like he did a parade himself with the Stanley
That's
Cup.
good.
Should Brad Marchand do that?
That'd be kind of awesome. He would probably come.
The
How
thing
about
is-
Desmond Bain.
Yeah, the thing is, we would love that parade. Like I would go. I would go and be
I would
really
100%
pumped
go. Yeah, it'd be
and
awesome.
see Brad. Desmond Bain, yeah, the Magic are gonna be good. That haul was insane. What are the Memphis Grizzlies doing? Also, I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't know what anything is happening.
I don't either, dude. I don't either. The Pope wore a White Sox hat.
I know. That means he knows who Andrew Benintendi is.
Of course, he knew beforehand.
Yeah.
They all know. They all know.
All right, let's turn this thing off.
Thank you.